Hello everyone and welcome back to the definitive level 9 CPU tournament. And we are definitely having a interesting set of matchups today. Again, we will be going through 4 sets, and starting off we have number 4 seed Olimar against the level 29, or the seed number 29, Palutena. And right off the bat, Palutena is really struggling to keep up with Olimar. Now, this is not a character that I know a whole lot about, but apparently his Pikmin are far more capable in the hands of a computer player than I would ever be with this character. So, he's certainly doing very well. And with an up air there from the blue Pikmin, he didn't quite have enough to finish the stock. Up air with that blue Pikmin again doesn't quite do it, but she is having a real rough time getting anywhere near Olimar without taking loads of damage. She's resorted to just using her auto radical and does manage to land an up smash at max rage, which does a lot of damage, but Olimar finally finishes things out with a forward smash there, or a forward tilt I believe is actually what that was. And we're back to the default set of Pikmin here, and gets caught in the explosive light and retreats down and gets an up throw for a little bit of some extra damage there. Wow, lots of Pikmin latched onto Palutena, but she does manage to clean them off with a neutral air, and Palutena actually evens things out at 2 stocks apiece. Now, we'll have to see if Olimar can continue to keep up the onslaught of attacks against his adversary here. She's doing a decent job at cleaning out the Pikmin when they get close. But that back air, man, that just does a lot for her. We've got a purple Pikmin on deck. She does manage to deflect it as it comes in close. And gets a counter on that Pikmin as well, but it doesn't actually land, which is unfortunate for her. 2 blue Pikmin and a yellow Pikmin in the rotation for Olimar. Looking for probably a grab if he can manage it. And didn't quite get it there, goes for the neutral air, but the back air is actually going to take that stock. And Olimar again in the lead, doing very well for himself. We've got the Pikmin running back to rally around their fearless leader. Got a white Pikmin in the rotation now. And that purple Pikmin is out, but not in nearly enough time to benefit Olimar here. He gets his default set back out. And Palutena is just eating a lot of chip damage from these Pikmin, which is not what you should be doing if you want to prolong your set here and try and rally back any of that damage. Olimar goes for the up smash. The white Pikmin doesn't land it, gets a neutral air. And Palutena actually looking like she is not going to be coming anywhere close to rallying back. Takes a load of damage from that white Pikmin there, and the yellow Pikmin takes the stock yet again, giving Olimar the lead in the set. Alright, Palutena has counterpicked over to Town and Country, and already getting a little bit more use out of this type of a fighting arena than she did before. Taking an early lead by almost 30%, and continuing to layer that further and further ahead as she makes her way back off that right-hand ledge. Gets a down smash on that platform, and Olimar looking to continue to chase her down with his army of Pikmin there. Olimar bringing things back percent-wise. Palutena gets a down throw to a forward air. It's not enough to pick up the kill at this percent. But Olimar is looking to finish things off with that white Pikmin. He wasn't able to do that with the up smash, but the purple Pikmin's going to be more than enough, and Olimar pulls back ahead like he did in the first match here in this set. Palutena eating more damage from those Pikmin. The neutral air's not going to do it. We've got both combatants dancing around that left-hand ledge there. And we've got that down throw coming out while Palutena has that purple Pikmin latched onto her. Hits Olimar off the right-hand side, but he does manage to recover back to the left-hand platform. And that down smash coming out gets the connection again from that yellow Pikmin, and Olimar has almost rallied a full stock with little to no damage applied on his first stock of the match. As I say that, Palutena lands an up air, and that is enough to kill at that height of an elevation. And Palutena gets an up throw there, which is not one of her throws that she typically opts for. She goes for the up air again, and gets an up smash, which does make a minor connection with Olimar there. She teleports around. That's a really good maneuvering tool that she has, but Olimar really has a very discernible advantage at this stage in terms of percent. Misses the up smash, gets grabbed and back thrown, but that's not going to be nearly enough. Olimar has a lot of Pikmin. Palutena drops off the edge and does not manage to make it back, as Olimar very, very narrowly makes it back to that right-hand ledge and is again in a very healthy advantage state. Ooh, that purple Pikmin gets reflected back, and though it does not connect with Olimar, it's sent whirling off into the abyss. He had 3 different Pikmin, or 2 different purple Pikmin active there. At one point in time is now on his final stock and looking to finish things off, despite Palutena's very strong showing early on in this particular match. Both of them fighting a lot on that right-hand platform for the last couple of seconds here. Palutena making it back, misses the down tilt thanks to a parry from Olimar. And we've got more of these Pikmin latching on to drill up that damage on Palutena. Oh boy, we've got more and more of those neutral airs coming out from Olimar, which do a decent amount of damage when they actually connect. Palutena looking like she's in a rough spot. Is the purple Pikmin up next? I think it is. And Olimar gets a backer with his yellow electric Pikmin. It's not enough to pick up the kill there. Gets a back throw with that purple Pikmin. Oh, it gets the tech there on the ledge, but misses somehow and ends up bringing us to a game 3. Very uncharacteristic miss there for Olimar on that last stock. Okay, our final set here is a counter pick from Olimar is Northern Cave, which I can't say I'm surprised by, as he did very well on Kalos, which has a similar layout, with the one exception being there's walls that extend down into the blast zone off of the stage on Kalos. However, the layout tended to be a little bit more favorable to Olimar in that first game, so it would make sense as to why he opted for a similar venue for the final game of the set. Oh, Palutena's way too far away, I believe. Yeah, she's not going to make it back to stage after that one. Olimar taking a very commanding lead here again against Palutena. And that purple Pikmin is latching on and holding tight for a lot of damage there on Palutena. Very scary position to be in if you are Palutena, to have just loads of damage pouring in on you. That auto reticle does not hone in those last couple of times, and Olimar jumping around, managing to avoid a lot of the projectile damage that Palutena is fishing for there. We've got that blue Pikmin driving up the percent again. The neutral air is not quite going to be enough, and Olimar will make it back to ledge after he sent his blue Pikmin ahead of him. Nice parry on the up smash there. Gets his own up smash with the purple Pikmin. It's not enough to pick up a kill at this low of a percent, but that counter is going to very quickly clear Olimar off the board, and he's going to retaliate almost immediately after resummoning some Pikmin off the restock with that forward smash. So, still in a very advantageous position here. Palutena goes for the forward air, and that does not manage to land anything for her this time around. She keeps fishing for it, which is fine. It's a decent option enough for her. Olimar retaliating with the down air with that blue Pikmin, and any solid connection, just like that forward air, is going to do it. Now, Palutena's run is not over. She will move over to loser's side, and we will see her again in a couple of weeks when she faces off against Ganondorf. So that's going to be a very scary matchup for her, for sure. But let's move on to our second match of the day. Alright, we are starting off here. Fragments of Sorrow in the Hollow Bastion. We've got Byleth, our number 13 seed, against number 45 seeded Kirby. And Kirby is being incredibly aggressive against this Byleth here. Got 70 unanswered % there right off the start. And that's a lot that Byleth's going to have to try and work back. Now, he's very capable of doing so, as he's almost got that with a couple of those side Bs, and now he's responded to those 70 unanswered percentage points. We've got that on-stage spike into the up air, and Byleth actually takes stock 1 here, despite having been down pretty big. Now, Byleth does manage to get Kirby again off stage with that up B, but Kirby not at a low enough percent or high enough percent to the point where he would have been sent into the blast zone. Byleth making it back to that right-hand ledge. We've got the neutral B coming out from Byleth. It gets a couple of connection hits onto Kirby. Kirby looking to close out this stock if he can. That neutral air doesn't quite connect from Byleth. Got the forward air. And both combatants going to make it back to the right-hand ledge there. Kirby air dodging around a little recklessly, if you ask me. Gets the up tilt into the up B. Oh dear, that was a very heavy strike from Kirby to finish things off for that first stock from Byleth. Byleth immediately answering with the air and far side B and catching Kirby on that central platform. Now, we'll have to see if Kirby can continue to layer in this damage. He gets that down air to down smash, which has been a very favorite damage dealing move for him in this tournament thus far. We've got the back air that's coming through from Kirby. He just misses the down B as Byleth rolls back onto ledge. And Kirby actually manages to land the tail end of that dash attack and follow up with a rapid grab. Doesn't get the neutral B off of that copy ability there. Both combatants making it back to that right-hand ledge. Kirby in a bit of a sorry spot as he's sent far away, and that is an absolutely explosive down B coming in there from Byleth to take the early lead here in this set. Alright, Kirby has counterpicked over to Final Destination. Probably good for him, because he did not have a very good experience there against Byleth in that first match, despite having a very heavy lead early on. So we'll have to see if he can work around a very neutral stage. Kirby just barely getting around that fully charged neutral B there from Byleth. Gets the forward smash, it's not going to be enough. Goes for the disrespectful down B off stage, doesn't get it. Byleth going deep, makes it back with his tether back to that right-hand ledge. And Byleth looking to keep away from that down air from Kirby, as he really likes to use that and then combo it into that down smash or other abilities of his. Misses the down B again off stage. The forward air, though, is going to put Byleth in a really tricky spot. Byleth responds with that air and far and does connect. It's not enough to kill at this percent. Gets the forward throw. Looks to follow up with the down B after the up B there. Spike on stage, but Kirby responds with a neutral B, and Byleth gets the mere shield break on Kirby and then follows up with a forward smash to claim that stock, even on 2 stocks apiece here now. And Kirby keeps fishing for that down B. He hasn't been able to land it as of yet. We've got the neutral B actually on here with Kirby's copy ability, which is the first that we've seen in this set. He hasn't used his copy ability a whole lot in this tournament as a whole. It is kind of nice to give Kirby some options that he can use from a range, but I don't know if we'll actually see that applied here. And Kirby gets struck with the Aaron Far there. It's not enough to pick up any sort of a kill at this stage. If he were to land it again, I would wager that that probably could be the end result there. Kirby gets the down air to down smash again. He really likes using that combo, but gets struck by the forward smash from Byleth. That's going to claim another stock from him. Retaliates with a forward smash of his own off the restock. Byleth is able to make it back to that left-hand ledge, though, so not a huge concern there. Both combatants are going to make it back to that left-hand ledge. Kirby does manage to pick up a retaliation there off of his own ledge regrab, and doesn't manage to get the spike on the down air, but picks up the kill with the back air. And we are even on the final stock of this game, and we'll have to see if Kirby can rally back and force a Game 3 situation here. Kirby finally landing a down B. Hasn't really had an opportunity to do that, but he has been fishing for it all game, so you had to expect that it was going to happen at one point or another. Final cutter doesn't really give Kirby the spacing that he would like to see here, and Byleth is doing a really good job at dancing around. It gets the forward smash there, is going to make it back onto stage. Kirby gets a neutral air off of that right-hand ledge. Not going to be enough here. Byleth looking to finish things off, throwing out those up airs. They cover a lot of space as that Sword of the Creator dances around in a very wide area of effect. But Byleth is actually going to take a 2-0 win in this set with that side B there off the stage. So, really dominant showcase from Byleth. It was what we expected as him being the higher seed, and we will see Kirby again in the second round of this tournament. He'll be facing off against Mewtwo when we get back to him. But we've got two more matches to look at in this set, so let's go ahead and do that now. Match number 3 of the day is between Ridley and Zelda. Now, Ridley is our number 5 seed, and he's had very explosive showings thus far. Even though we've really only seen him in the actual bracket, he's done very, very well for himself. Only lost a singular match in the preliminary round of pools. So we'll have to see if Zelda can keep pace with him, and so far, she does not appear to be doing that. That up tilt doesn't land, but the back air will, and Ridley looking to pick up a kill any way he can. Gets a down tilt into the up smash, but does not land it. Zelda finally rallying back some damage with a few forward airs here. Ridley deciding that we're just going to reset to stock 2 of the match with that side B, dragging Zelda down toward the blast zone. Zelda did not die from that, but did not make it back to ledge either. And so we'll have to see if she can take advantage of that, and she seems to be doing so thus far. And Ridley looking to quickly regain some control in this matchup with his arsenal. Gets that side B on stage, long drag away there to the right-hand ledge. It's not enough with Zelda at that low of a percent. But we do get the rapid jab out of that connecting combo there. Ridley again fishing for that side B as it works very well for him in picking up a lot of those kills. Retreats back down to the stage with a down air. And Ridley looking to finish things off and take a stock lead here against Zelda. Gets the neutral air. And Zelda again going to get caught in that rapid jab from Ridley. Oh, they're keeping things very close. The Phantom comes out, not fully charged at that stage. The fully charged Phantom may have done that, but the back air from Ridley is going to give him the advantage here. Now Zelda, needing a desperate rally back, gets grabbed off of her restock there and does land a down air on that left-hand side. So Ridley is in a position where he's got to be very cautious. Gets the forward air connection after that first parry. Zelda going for that down air again. She does get it, but Ridley way too low of a percent to lose a stock that early to that move. Both combatants making it back to that ledge. Ridley needs to be careful throwing out that side B as frequently as he is here, because it is a very bad thing to land off stage on your last stock. He retreats down to stage with a down air, and it's not enough to pick up the kill, but that forward air might be just that. It's not. Zelda's going to make it back to ledge with her Fairy's Wind. Phantom comes out to even out the stock count, or the percent count, a little bit more. We've got Din's Fire creating a lot of space for Zelda. Ridley makes it back to ledge with that side B, which is good as he did not want to grab Zelda there. Zelda missing her up smashes and loses her final stock to that neutral B off of that right-hand platform, giving Ridley the lead and expected lead in this set. Zelda has counterpicked over to Smashville, and perhaps she wanted to have a little bit more of a neutral ground with a platform right in the very center as opposed to two that her opponent can kind of dance around, and thus far has a mild percent advantage. But that quickly goes away as Ridley lands an up smash there, almost fully charged right in the center there. That forward smash of his own is not going to connect as it goes straight into Zelda's shield. And Zelda landing another forward air there on that left-hand side, causing Ridley some problems. He makes it back to ledge and sends Zelda far and away from that right-hand ledge with his neutral air and a couple of follow-up assaults. That side B is going to land down onto the stage and get the drag over to release and take that first stock from Zelda. Ridley again proving his dominance in this tournament. Ridley rolls around that Phantom. Excellent move from him as that Phantom hits incredibly hard and could have taken his stock, but that forward air will do just the same, and we're even on 2 stocks apiece. Ridley going deep with that side B that takes him off the right-hand ledge. Doesn't land it, but does connect a dash attack after retreating back to the stage. Gets a neutral air on that ledge, which sends Zelda far away again, and Ridley picks up his second kill of the match with that side B. And Ridley really doing a good job at keeping tabs on Zelda, reminding her that she is not the top dog in this tournament, or at least not the one in this matchup. Zelda gets a down throw into the neutral special, which doesn't connect. Interesting choice for her, though. And Ridley gets the forward tilt there. He does manage to make it back to ledge, air dodging just before he clips to ledge there to get around any option that Zelda would seek to punish with. That side B is going to land a third time, but it's not going to be enough at that low of a percent. Ridley comboing his up tilt into the missed up air, and Zelda making it back to ledge yet again with her teleport. Oh, watch out for that Phantom. Nice work using the fireball to stave it off, and Ridley picks up that final match of the set with the back air. Ridley cements his position moving into round 4 of winner's side, who he will match off against whoever wins the next set that we watch today, and Zelda will face off against Joker in the round 3 loser's side when we see her next. But let's have a look at today's final match. Our final match of the day is between Lucas and Mario. These combatants are fairly close in the overall seed placement. We've got seed number 12 Lucas against seed number 21 Mario. And keeping things relatively close moving on in this section, Mario goes for the up B there, which was an interesting punishing option. He missed it and then just barely managed to clip back to that ledge as he came back down. But Mario is currently in the lead percent-wise as Lucas seeks to even things out with a couple of his spacing tools there. Gets the Zair connection there in the air to tack on a little extra damage against Mario. And Lucas is doing a really good job at keeping his distance. Mario lands the forward air, does get the spike, but Lucas was grounded when that connected, so it didn't really send him anywhere. Lucas looking for a finishing option here as Mario's up at 117%. Mario uses the cape and turns Lucas around into him, allowing him to get that follow-up. Gets forward thrown. And Lucas needs to find a finishing option here if he wants to cement himself in a advantageous lead position. Misses the grab. PK Fire's not going to be enough. He chases Mario off with the PK Thunder. It doesn't pick up the kill before Mario's able to make it back to ledge, and that PK Fire is finally going to give Lucas the lead that he was looking for in this match. Now Lucas retreating back down to stage with that down air. It does fairly well for him as it covers a decent amount of space. Mario gets caught in the PK Rocket 2 from Lucas as Lucas retreats safely back to stage. That's a very difficult move to punish if you go for it after the Thunder Trail has connected back with Lucas. Mario does finally pick up the kill with that neutral air though. And Mario now fishing for a couple of his up tilt combos to extend his lead here. Gets the forward throw yet again on that top platform. And Lucas is doing a decent job spacing around the fireball when Mario's trying to use it for a little bit of some spacing control there. Almost gets the absorption, does manage to get it the second time around, which if you're Mario, you've got to wonder if you want to stop using some of those fireballs where Lucas is starting to get you figured out as to how he can use that to his own advantage. Mario jumping around here, doesn't land the down smash, but does get a dash attack off of the follow-up. Lucas making it back to stage despite Mario's pressure from Flood there. And Mario connects his final hit of his down air as he makes it back to that right-hand ledge. Goes for the same on the left, but Lucas is now starting to get a couple of connecting hits with his PK Fire and his other aerial attacks. Mario misses the down smash at ledge there. Lucas responds with an up tilt. It's not going to be enough to kill just yet. Gets the Zair to space Mario out. Gets the up air there and retreats back to ledge. Mario fishing again for that offstage pressure and misses the connection from Lucas's PK Rocket there. And that down air actually is going to do it. Mario turns the tide of this match and gives us the first lead that he's had in this set thus far. Lucas was not quite close enough to that ledge to get the down air or the down smash to connect, and the trade there between Mario's forward air and Lucas's PK Fire ends positively for Lucas as he scores himself a stock there, though he is currently at a roughly 30% deficit. Both combatants using their multiple aerial attacks on that top-hand platform. Lucas is about even with Mario here again. He's gone for a couple of those up smashes, which are very powerful. Gets a neutral air as he retreats up above that left-hand ledge. And we're looking for a strong connecting hit from either combatant at this stage. Lucas gets an up air again to extend his percent lead. Got that up air at that top platform, which is going to give Lucas the first game of the set. Mario's counterpicked over to Battlefield. I don't think that he liked that positioning that he had with the sloped edges on Yoshi's Story, but Lucas has landed 2 up smashes on that top platform, which is put him in a very advantageous position. 0% still on Lucas, despite the fireball absorption that he had just a brief moment ago. And Mario finally starting to get some damage back here against his adversary. though Lucas is at the point where he's now starting to fish for some heavier kill options. That up smash does not land that third time that he goes for it in this game. He does get the absorption back off of the fireball, though, so Mario really not getting as much use or benefit out of that fireball that I think he's hoping for. Lucas gets the parry on the fireball, but misses the connecting hits of the down smash there. And he's probably looking a little bit too precariously for killing options against this Mario. He does get back to that ledge and gets hit by the up B as Mario attempts to recover back to stage. The PK Fire is going to send Mario far off and away. He does make it back just fine, and that down air doesn't quite kill, which is unfortunate for Mario. The back air still not picking up that kill from the right side of the stage, mainly because it's sent the opposite direction. And Mario's going to pick up that kill with the back throw. That's way too high of a percent for Lucas to be sticking around at. And Lucas goes for that up smash again. It provides a lot of shield pressure, but he's not looking for shield pressure at this point. He needs to be looking for a killing option to even things out. The Nair's not going to do it. He needs something stronger. And that down throw, still not that option. I think he should have opted for the up throw there. And Mario misses the spot dodge on the up smash, so we are finally even on stocks. Lucas goes for the up tilt out of the parry to get that punish against Mario. And another up smash there. That's been a very favored damage move for Lucas in this second game. And Lucas tethering back to the ledge there with his Zair. And doing so well enough to the point where Mario doesn't feel like he wants to chase him down and punish. Gets struck again with that up smash. Lucas has been hit and miss with that, but the times that he hits really do a lot for him. Both combatants making it back to that left-hand ledge. Lucas misses the spike on that last strike of the down air, which I'm sure Mario would not have been very appreciative of. Gets the forward smash reflector to connect on that fireball, and we haven't seen Lucas really using his forward smash at all in this match, though he probably should try and use it more at percents like this, where Mario is in a spot where he could be knocked out, and he does finally opt for that down smash to pick up that kill. Mario causing some more pressure here onto Lucas, gets up thrown, and he misses the spot dodge again as Lucas goes for that up smash. He's got to time that better, as you only need to shield or parry one of the hits in order to be safe from that move. Mario gets the back throw again. It's not enough to kill this time, and the offstage pressure with the flood also is not enough for him. Lucas gets his own back throw and gets carried off towards the blast zone with that PK Thunder. It doesn't kill, but it gimps his recovery enough to the point where Lucas is going to be our victor in this set, and he will move on to round 3, like we said, to face off against Ridley in round 4 winner's side. Now, Mario's not gone forever. We will see him back in loser's side when he faces off against Hero, who those two combatants are right next to each other in the rankings, so it should be a very fun matchup to watch. But if you enjoyed watching today's sets, make sure that you drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe for daily variety content, and we'll be back next week as we get into the second half of round 3 winner's side. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day.